Happy New Year, everybody. Well, it's January 2nd, and here we go. Any New Year's resolutions? I know I asked a few people that came through my line yesterday and asked them what they had planned for resolutions. Um, one is a was in college and he just wanted to keep taking courses so he could get into a master's program by taking the courses, but most other people, nobody said anything. Nothing nothing too dramatic. Sorry, I can't even see you with the smudges in these glasses. But anyway, happy new year. And I did my on the first weigh in, and I gained 1.4 pounds from December 1st. So I guess I enjoyed every single bite of the season. And what am I going to do different with my clean intermittent fasting and my OMAD? I'm not going to do anything. I enjoy my food. I love the fasting part, the clean intermittent fasting part, and I'm just going to stick with it. I figure it was probably something that retained, water or sodium or something like that. I'm not going to worry about it because I enjoy my food. And I've made it this far, and I've weighed this amount for the last couple of years. I looked up, I keep my record here in my little book, and I have for years, since my Weight Watcher years in 2004. And I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to do anything drastic. I didn't say that's it. I'm not having this ever again. No food funerals going on at this house. I'm just going to be aware that I'm probably taking a few extra bites and perhaps, reestablish comfortably satiated versus full. I know the difference, and I am very familiar with both. I've worked hard to stay here and be here, and so that's my plan. And how do I do it at 72? Well, I do my clean intermittent fasting every day. I wake up and I have an Element LMNT electrolyte packet in warm water, and then I will have nothing but black, strong coffee. No flavored coffee, no flavored hazelnut, French vanilla, cinnamon, dolce, none of those. I just have a strong black coffee. My favorite is French roast from Starbucks, but I've been known to have many other stronger ones. Right now, I'm working off of an organic big bag of beans that I got at not Whole Foods, Home Goods, and it's an Italian roast. It comes in bean form, so I grind it here at home, and then I will go back to having my Starbucks. And then what else do I have? I don't think I have anything else in a bag. Oh, Vermont coffee. I don't know if you've ever had Vermont coffee, but I love it and it works. And I will have that all day. Maybe every now and then I'll have a sparkling San Pellegrino during the day. And then I will have my feast like between 2 and 3. And yeah, that's we're having tomahawk steak today. We're going to split it. Greg got it at the Brazilian butchery. It's got that long bone on it. Some people call it a cowboy steak. We call it tomahawk. A Yukon potato that I will bake and slice in half. We will share that. I will grill it after I've baked it and chilled it. It's just what I do. And some fresh broccoli. And that will be the OMAD for the day, followed by half of a pink grapefruit and perhaps a slice of rustic bread that I like. And maybe, I think I've got a little Fage 0% yogurt with some berries on it that I will finish up. And that will be my OMAD for the day. I love what I eat. It didn't bother me to weigh a pound and a quarter more than December 1st because I know I probably had more than I needed throughout the month of December, but I enjoyed it, and that's just how I roll. I know that this is the only food program that has worked for me in all of my 72 years where I can be satiated, not deprived, and weigh as low as I continue to weigh. It's just a blip, and that I'm good with that. I love the clean intermittent fasting OMAD lifestyle. I can't imagine eating 2 meals a day like I used to, or 3 meals a day with snacks like I did on Weight Watchers. That was a crazy time, and yet I did it, and I weighed 25 more pounds, and I was happy with that. That was lower than my usual too. So, anyway, life is good. I hope that you have your plans for the new year. If you have resolutions, I hope that there's something that works for you. I hope if you did a January 1st weigh in like I did, that you're not crazy from the results, and planning anything drastic. I wanted to leave that whole crazy diet brain stuff behind a couple of years ago when I began to practice OMAD, and yeah, with fasting, and then I made the fasting clean fasting, which is just upping it a little bit with no flavored anything, just plain black coffee. I do no longer do anything in my coffee. That took a while, and why wouldn't it? For years, I had my coffees loaded. It was always loaded with some sort of sweetener and some sort of creamer, and then I upped it with the keto thing by putting in coconut oil, ghee, butter, sometimes all of them, as well as the creamer, as well as the sweetener part. Sometimes it was sugar, sometimes it was maple syrup, sometimes it was honey, sometimes it was xylitol, sometimes it was stevia, but I always had it sweet and light in color. And now I'm black, and it took a while to do the just black, please, and I'm so glad that I have. I love my strong black coffee. I love my plain water. I love my element in the clean fasting part, and then I love to feast, and I don't plan to do anything different. So anyway, it's 2023. What are you guys doing? I'm so glad all of you are here. We're a community that's done. I've been doing these videos now, I think, for almost 10 years. I think I started in 2014. Wow. And it's still a day at a time, a meal at a time. I used to chart and graph and weigh more often and weigh the food and do all of that. And now it's just clean intermittent fasting with my OMAD. And I eat to, I eat to being comfortably full. Clearly, I didn't for a little bit in December, but I will go back to being more mindful of it. And I am not going to bed hungry, and I'm not going to bed saying I wish I had. So that's it. That's nothing new. And I'm just going to keep doing it because it works. Thank you so much for being here. This has been Sarah with Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Clean Intermittent Fasting and OMAD. Happy January. Happy 2023. Bye bye for now.